guys, what's going on? This is the General Sorin Vicious Tactician Villain Pack for Imperial Assault. If you haven't got the Hoth expansion already, this guy comes in that wave, and you'll probably need it for some of the stuff that comes in here. But if you did already get it, then you probably already have one of these little tokens here to use this guy in your campaigns. But if you want to use him in a skirmish, or in any kind of official sanctioned FFG event, you'll probably need the expansion pack with this miniature. So looking at him, he has the typical general type of stuff we've seen. We've seen General Veers in Empire wear this type of helmet and this type of body armor. He is standing at parade rest right there. Yeah, hands interlocked. Well, his thumb's even pretty much in the right position, so pretty good attention to detail on this guy. Although he's a little bit more plain, he doesn't have as many folds in his uniform and stuff. But that's really just how it's supposed to be. So he looks pretty good. He should paint up pretty easy, and and that's about it. Not the most impressive miniature, but it did what it's supposed to do. Here is his little rules insert. So you're going to get one of these with every character, and they do require the Hoth mission. Some of the tiles from Hoth, as well as stuff from the core set. So there's the skirmish map that it's going to come with, and it's also going to come with a mission for the backside to unlock some extra goodies if you are the Imperial player. So, what do we get as far as cards? We get some command deck cards for skirmish mode. We get another, we get a bombardment set of cards for the Imperial player. We get our A and B cards for the two skirmish maps. And we get some stuff with General Sorin. So first, I want to take a look at the General Sorin card. So if you've got the Hoth expansion, then you've already got this card. But just in case not, here it is. He costs 8. General Sorin has 7 health, 4 speed, a black defense die, and he fires with a ranged attack of blue and yellow. He can surge for a damage, he can surge for a stun, and he can surge to focus himself. So that's interesting. He starts out with Bombardment, which says, choose an adjacent friendly figure. That figure may interrupt to perform an attack. The attack gains Blast 1. Well, that's nice. We've seen a lot of stuff with interrupting to attack lately, and that seems to be one of the more common themes. So that'll be real interesting to see how that works. And I think that's one of the things that led to the recent nerf of all the officers and some of the core set cards. He also has Advanced Firepower. That says, adjacent friendly droids and vehicles can use your surge abilities. Now that's very cool. And I think that's going to be a possibility to maybe put him with IG-88 or some of the other stuff. There's a tank that comes in the Hoth expansion. There's also your walkers, you have your droids, you have all kinds of stuff that can work with this. So you do have a lot of options for builds, and he can be a great leader to put with droids. So that's General Sorin. Now he comes with the General's Ranks. This is a 2-point Imperial Skirmish upgrade, and it's an attachment for somebody non-unique only. So you can't put it on anybody who's got one of these little things next to their name. But you can put it on like Empire's got plenty of non-unique. So this is basically for any type of stormtrooper. But it can go on other non-unique cards. When you perform a move, if it is not your activation, you gain 2 additional movement points. When you perform an attack, if it is not your activation, apply +1 damage to the attack results. So this is basically, if you're being bossed around, you're going to be even better at it. So it's great for stormtroopers because it's an attachment. Now attachments go on the card. For example, I know you can't put the attachment on him, but it would apply to everything in this group. So if I attached it to a stormtrooper deployment card, it would get all 3 stormtroopers. If I attached it to a gunner, a biker scout rather, it would be just the 1. So this was going to work good on something with 2 or 3 because it's going to affect everybody. But but because of the way it works, you may want to put it on just a single. But I don't know, it depends. This will be an interesting one to figure out how it's going to work, or what it'll work best on. We've got a bombardment set of agenda cards here. And it looks like it has stuff to do with, it looks like it's offensive. Here, I'll just show them to you. You can pause if you want to read everything that's there. There's a lot of flavor text, and then the actual text of the card. Now this one is for the side mission. I don't think there's much you want to really need to see there. And then here is our other one for 2 influence. Can you read that? Okay. All right, so now we get on to our command deck cards. So first we have fuel upgrade. We got our little tanker in there, our little snowtrooper driving his tank. Use at the start of a round. Until the end of the round, each of your vehicles gains +1 speed and applies a cancel surge to its defense results. So that's great if you're using multiple vehicles. The only way you're going to have more than one tank is if you bought more than one Return to Hoth expansion, although I do expect them to release another tank at some point because of the way the miniature is designed. Let's go to Field's Tactician. This can be on any small figure. It's an action. Choose a friendly figure within 2 spaces. That figure may interrupt to perform a move. Okay, that has natural synergy with the stuff that we've seen in this expansion already, so that looks good. Then for General Sorin, we have his unique card. It costs 3. It's called Optimal Bombardment. Takes up both of his actions. Choose up to 3 vehicles, droids, or heavy weapons adjacent to you. Each of these figures may interrupt to perform an attack, and each attack gains Blast 1. Wow. So this is really nice if you've got a couple of ATSTs and a tank all next to you. I mean, I don't know how you'd fit that. Maybe I don't know. I don't think you can fit that many. So you'd have to, play around with it and see what you can fit. But this could be devastating. This could be devastating in the right build. That's why it costs 3, I suppose. So that's the General Sorin villain pack. Thank you for watching, and I really appreciate you guys leaving comments, likes, subscribes, all that good stuff, and it helps me out. And I hope you liked the video. Thank you so much. Have a great day.